Hi, this is Anna Arutunyan.
This is Natalia Antonova.
And Anna Arutunyan has a very important question to ask me. She wants to ask me what year it is right now.
Natalia, what year is it today?
Is it 1812?
Okay, that's it. I'm walking out.
All right, we're just.
No. It's 1612.
Okay, no, I'm gonna have to walk out. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna kick my backpack and I'm gonna walk out.
1577. The year of I'm really bad at
Fine,
dates.
I'm coming back.
It's the year of the oppression thing and like.
Ivan the Terrible. She's referencing Ivan.
But I think
Ivan,
that was
as we say in the West. Ivan the Terrible.
I'm not good at dates.
You're not good at dates.
It might have been,
What kind of
like,
a historian are you? You're not good at
dates.
dates. The thing is that you have to have some historical perspective in order to analyze the situation in Russia right now, and we're trying to gain this historical perspective. And
we're trying to figure out what year it is.
Yeah, what year? Like politically speaking, what year is it? Because oppositionist Duma deputy Gennady Gudkov just said that it's we're having a 1937 style year, and now some people have disagreed.
Wait a second, we just agreed before doing this that we were not going to mention 1937.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's unethical.
How is it unethical to mention 1937? It happened. It was a year.
Because millions of people died, and this isn't happening right now.
But the ethics of it it's an issue for Gudkov to consider because he's the one who's saying that it's 1937.
Well, he's not the only one who's saying it's 1937.
He's also being opposed by plenty of people, including anti-corruption crusader and former security services officer.
You're just rehashing my story.
Kirill Kamanov. I'm not rehashing it. I'm just letting people know about it, so they can go read it and enjoy it for themselves. Yes. I don't have to promote your stories if I don't want to. If you don't want me to, how about I'll just say, Anna Arutunyan is a bad writer. Do not read her stories about politics and power. There. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Anyway.
That was great. Thanks for that. That's exactly what I wanted.
You're welcome. You're not up to my standards. Your news agenda sucks. And you don't,
That was an in-joke that I don't think we need to take.
Anyway.
But anyway, we were talking about a historical perspective, how we need to have a historical perspective in Russia, and I just want to say one thing about that. It's always said that to understand what's happening in Russian politics, you need to have a historical perspective. But in Russia,
I just said that, yes.
Which I'm repeating.
Thank you.
But the problem here is that everybody in Russia is obsessed with history, so it's like a self-perpetuating thing. It's like an oracle that perpetuates itself. The more you talk about it, the more we talk about 1937,
the more real it becomes.
The more real it becomes. The more we start thinking like that.
It's kind of like in those horror movies. Like if you don't believe in the magic, then you're fine. But if you do believe in the magic, then the witches come get you and you die.
Exactly. And this is what we're doing here because
joke,
Russians we have this history that weighs on us and we can't get away from it. We want to understand what's going on through the historical perspective because we have no other way to do so.
Perhaps some historic amnesia is actually preferable in the year 2012.
It's 1612.
Okay. Cut. I mean, at this point, we're just going to have to quit because clearly I'm talking to someone who's, you're making the same joke over and over again.
But it is 1612.
Okay, fine. It's 1612. We have cell phones, and we have birth control, and we have satellites in space, but it's 1612.
And we have Pussy Riot.
Yeah, that's well, that might still prove it's 1612 since, as I have compared Pussy Riot to Holy Fools and so on, which has we have a rich they have a rich tradition within the Orthodox Church. But once again, we're back to rehashing history as opposed to forgetting it and kind of moving on. Thank you very much.
Before we go, I just want to say that there's going to be another protest march,
Saturday.
and we don't really know what's going to happen there. That's why we're a little bit like we don't even know what to say because there's all this stuff happening that might happen and it might not. Everyone's
You're
kind of
rambling.
worried.
We agreed you wouldn't ramble.
And it might actually not be that bad. So
Okay.
we'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you about the protest march, so watch
vests.
this space.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we'll be wearing the yellow press vests and reporting on the protests.
We were the ladies in Putin's Russia, and
we bid you farewell.
we will be back.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.